Hello everyone and welcome, and the reason you're seeing this screen and not a deployment screen is because, that's right, we are starting a grand campaign. Now, as you can see from the Pirates and Barbary States and Saxony and Huron nations there, we've got the All Faction mod. So we're not playing as one of these nice, comfortable major factions that put you in for a relatively easy game of major expansion. We're going to play as the little ones that you're not supposed to play as, and the ones that aren't supposed to win. Now, the Mughals was certainly one of the choices of mine until I actually started a solo campaign, because I just wanted to check them out. So we won't be playing as the Mughals, nor will we be playing as Mysore. We will be leaving India alone. We'll be leaving the Italian peninsula alone. Indeed, we will be playing as Denmark, the Scandinavian nation that is not supposed to win. We'll be playing long campaign, and as you can see, the all faction mode gives us some nice objectives. We could actually even go for a prestige victory, but obviously Denmark is a minor nation and doesn't have any concept of prestige. I can't really guarantee how long this campaign will be, because we might not do too well, and that is why we are going for normal, because as far as I know, Denmark won't have any special units, and we're going to be under attack from a superior nation from the word go. We're not going to have any advisor help. No, 60-minute battle time limit. Yep, it's all good. Not playable. Ha! Yes, it is playable. Take that, bad description. Right, Denmark campaign, long campaign. I think we're about ready to go. Yeah, this probably won't be the longest of videos. I won't be doing that much, but here we go. Charges of cavalry are equally useful at the beginning, the middle, and the end of a battle. They should be made always, if possible, on the flanks of the infantry, especially when the latter is engaged in front. Oh, cheers, Napoleon. Historically, Denmark was on the side of Napoleon's France pretty much to the end, and of course they had their fleet pretty much destroyed at the Battle of Copenhagen, and I mean, they took some pretty heavy casualties on the English, but obviously the English could afford those losses, and that was the famous incident where Nelson puts his telescope to his eye, to his blind eye, and says, "I see no ships." Someone has messaged me on Steam. Do excuse me. Right, so we are Denmark, 1700, and we have 8,000 in the treasury. Let's just see what's going on. We have 3 regions. We've got Denmark, we've got Norway, and we have Iceland. Iceland, of course, has the advantage that it's really out of the way, and gives us, potentially, good access to the Americas. Norway is pretty at risk, but we do have a nice fort here. We have to watch out with the Swedish, but it has some nice mines, etc. Denmark is a good province to have, and it has our school, which we will definitely be using. Got a gentleman here. I'm not too good with Danish names, so try. So we've got Ola Roma, like, yeah. He's good in duels with pistols, very good. So you're going to regret making sport with my new hat. 18th century gentry. Right. Now, technology. It's really a toss-up between plug bayonet and common land enclosures, and I think I'd normally go for common land enclosures, but because I imagine that I'll be at war with Sweden before very long, I think it might be worth my while to invest in plug bayonet, so I can get a decisive early advantage. This is quite a good army, so I'll probably... Do I have a navy? Oh, that's the building browser. I do. I have a navy with a 6th rate and a 5th rate. Okay. There probably won't be any clear-cut boundary between the videos because I'm probably going to be playing and recording for quite a while, so I might disappear at any time and come back at part 2. But anyway, I'm going to shift this navy to Aarhus and move Frederick Carlson. That's a Swedish name, Carlson. Well, sounds Swedish more than Danish. But anyway, we'll move him to Aarhus, where he will be transported to Norway, and then probably Fort Frederiksten. Yeah, whatever. I think Norway's probably going to merit a military governor's encampment. But other than that, I'm going to try and focus on economy for these first few turns. We'll logging camp at the Orkdal forests. Is there much else going on in Norway? Yeah. Kirkenes. Slap some mines down in Kirkenes. And we'll head over to Iceland, where we can upgrade this fishery into a fishing fleet. Get peasant farms at the Skogar farmland. And get a governor's residence. Let's have a look at our ministers. We're a constitutional monarchy. Okay. We've actually got a pretty reasonable cabinet here. He's a better treasurer than he is a Minister of the Admiralty. He's not very good then. Agrarian +1 to Treasury Administration. Because oh no. Is that +1 or -1? -1. That explains it. Right. This means I'm probably going to get him out and see if we can't get a better minister. And we can't. At least he's pious. -5% to religious unrest. Plenty of time till the next election, so we won't bother about that. But I expected Denmark to be a absolute monarchy. How wrong I was. Bergen. Yeah, we'll make that into a fishing fleet. Got an army encampment here and a government council. So currently we can't really recruit very much. So I'll probably want to upgrade that to a barracks rather early, so we can get hold of some good quality line infantry. Let's check. Denmark probably doesn't have any special units. No, but that's not really a problem because there's still, I mean, they still get lots of different types of units. They just go by pretty ordinary names like guards and household cavalry instead of the Black Watch and lifeguards or whatever. So that's not so bad. They're happy there. Just look at the rest of our policies. Everyone's happy everywhere. Okay, how much are we going to make next turn? Not a huge amount, but we're building more things like farms and such. So I have hope, and we'll get a regiment of militia over there just in case, because if Sweden go for a quick declaration of war, hopefully we can slow them down at this fort, even though we might not be able to hold on to it, because it has a quite a small garrison. And then we may go for quite a quick strike against Stockholm, which is a brilliant city to control. That about does it for our first turn, and probably for my first video, unless this has gone on longer than I thought, but we will just do some trade agreements. Yay! Oh. Yay! See if we can trade with Sweden. I doubt it. Oh, we can. Good stuff. That's it. Are we trading? Oh, I thought we were trading with Huron. Okay, that does it for our first turn, and probably the first video, unless I've gone on for longer than I thought. So, off we go into the winter of 1701.